back to Champion Chinese. My name is Pei Champion. I'm the creator of the Champion Chinese program. This is a program based on multiple intelligences, philosophy, and utilize a lot of songs, games, numerologies, and stories to help students use all their senses to enjoy and learn this, or even teach this language. So many people, parents, after their children study with me for about a week, they came to see me and they say, Miss Champion, I really would like to know what have you done to my kid, my children, because they changed. And I say, really? I hope it's good. They say, of course. They don't talk back. And they don't fight with their siblings anymore. And they are more polite. And they are more calm. And what did you do? And I say, I didn't really do too much. I think I teach them maybe some virtue word, and probably that make them think, I guess. So I'm going to, and they are very happy. And then so I say, go home and ask your children to teach you, okay? And ask them to give you examples, what they have done to honor that particular virtue character that they have learned in the classroom with me. I think that's very important. So right now I'm going to show you some characters, okay? The first character usually I teach is this Justice, okay? And I think many people have already heard about the story. This is Justice, okay? The Justice, you can see. This is a lamb. Lamb. This is me. Remember 我? This is a hand, right? Hand, the pictograph of a hand. This is a spear. Okay? So what is 我? Me. Oh, by the way, because subject and object, they are the same. We use one word. You don't have to you say I and me, he and him, she and her, right? But in Chinese, you don't change, okay? So 我 means I, means me, okay? So I put myself under the lamb. I gave my beautiful lamb. I will sacrifice my precious lamb for what? This beautiful virtue called justice. So I think Olympic has just, I think it's still going on, right? Yeah, I think it's still going on. So during the Olympic or during a lot of, even school, okay? So if you keep your mouth closed, if you, many school, okay? In United States, in Europe, in India, in Singapore, in many places, if you keep your mouth closed, you do not teach the traditional characters, you probably will be awarded a lot of money, school-wide or personal, or any organization. But you want to understand, you want to think why. Because this is not a bad idea, isn't it? Because I told my student, Sometimes, what is justice for Chinese people? This is so important because you will not bend, you will not compromise to profit, you will not kowtow to authority, for money, for wealth, for anything, status in the society. You do not sacrifice your integrity, your virtue of justice. Justice for Chinese people under Confucius' teaching, justice means doing the right thing at the right time. And you do not do to others the things that you don't want other people to do to you. Okay? So, what is justice? Do the right things at the right time. And you will ask me, is the right time good time? No. Right time sometimes is a very, very difficult time. Sometimes if you want to protect justice, you want to do justice, you will be attacked, you will be slandered, you will be criticized, you will be bullied, okay? You will be hurt. So under those circumstances, you still want to do what is right, okay? According to what? Because against justice means you will do as many evil things according to their law or rules, right? So based on what? Justice based on the nature, the lesson of God, okay? Good things. You want to be compassionate towards all living things and unliving things, okay? You want to treasure everything that God has created for us. So that's a good virtue, isn't it? I think it's so beautiful. And then you will say, but those is kind of difficult. I will show you it's not difficult. So first we want to do lamb. Lamb, repeat after me. 2 horns, okay? 2 horns. 3 ribs. Why 3? Because 3 means many, okay? And 1 spine. And the spine do not go over, right? You see all the animal, their spine do not stick out, right? So don't go over. Okay, one more time. 2 horns, 3 ribs, 1 spine. Spine do not go over. Okay? So that's lamb. And then you know what is justice. I will sacrifice my lamb. I will put my lamb above and give it to you. So, this is a hand. Okay? 1 hand, 5 fingers. Right? Okay, here this is a spear. So this is me. 我. Whoa. Proud of myself. Okay? Everybody should be proud of yourself because you are unique. Okay? Because there is no second you. So you want to take good care of yourself and honor your family, honor your school, honor your nation, right? Okay, so I put myself under the lamb. That's called justice. That's easy, isn't it? Okay, so now you will ask me, Miss Champion, so how about the simplified justice? Simplified justice, luckily I didn't teach you first because you might not want to learn the real justice. Or you will always choose to learn the traditional justice. Okay, so traditional, simplified justice is, okay? So my student in Avon, a kindergartner, long, long time ago. I think he's now probably in middle or high school. But I would never forget him. And then if you see me in the TV or mommy, please contact me because I would love to be reunited with your family. You have a very nice family, very smart children and darling children. Okay, here, this is a justice in Simplify. And then I want to tell you what that little boy said to me. Miss Champion, can you explain this to me? Because I like Lynn. And then I want to do good things. And then I say, okay. So justice is something, often when you want to do it, you will be stopped by uncomfortable situation or by bad people. They don't want you to do good justice things, okay? So, for example, do justice is do good things. So I want to ask you, who is the person you love the most? Mama, he said. Okay, so do you say, I love you, Mama, every day? Yes. You say, 我爱你 every day to Mama? Oh, yes, yes. 我爱你, 我爱你. And I say, oh, that's such a good thing. But if somebody, and I say, tell me your second favorite thing, not people. Okay? Chocolate. And Miss Champion is very naughty. I said, how about I give you a whole house filled with the most delicious chocolate from all over the world? He said, really? And I said, but you can never say, I love you to Mama. He said, can I say 我爱你? I said, no, not even in Chinese. And then before I even finished, he screamed. He said, I don't want any chocolate from you. And then I was like, oh, I want to cry, you know? Such a darling child. Okay? And I say, oh, this is justice. This is justice. Because you reject the lure. You reject the good things, chocolate, right? Your favorite. But you know what is right. You know, Mama loves you so much and you love your mommy. And saying to let her know you love her is a good thing. So I celebrate your good heart and your justice, your sense of justice. And then he started showing me a very uncomfortable face. He said, but Miss Champion, why they want to do this? And I say, that's just a simplified form. And then a kindergartner told me, but Miss Champion, you just cross it out. So that's not justice. There's no justice. And then I say, but some people think this is too difficult. And he said, well, didn't you just tell me sometimes when you want to do good things, it's difficult. But this is not difficult at all. This lesson become my forever lesson to all my students, okay? And when I was young, in high school, this is the class I was assigned to because Beiyinyu, okay, Taipei First Senior High School in Taiwan, in Taipei. And then it's a very, very unique and very excellent school I went to. But I keep thinking I want to go to the school, the class. I love. Why do I go to justice, you know? Because my classmates, they are good ladies. However, they are very, I'm very active. Can you see? I'm very positive and I'm active and then, but they are very quiet. class, okay? Very quiet. So every time after class, I will run to next door, okay, next door, next class. And then I have many good friends next at the next class. It's a peace. That class is peace, okay, 合班. So, but anyway, whenever my class has competitions for the whole school, I was always elected to train and work with our class, okay, like 30, 40 people. So I will be the leader, like the cheerleader. I will be the leader of the choir, the drama, the play. So I come back because this is my class, okay? I learned, I was educated, and I was helped by my classmate, instructed by my teacher in this class. This is my class. I have to come back, okay? And of course, I go to the class of love, the class of mercy, class of peace. I have all the friends everywhere, okay? I run around. But when I need to contribute my effort, I need to work with my classmates. I come back. So I believe that's also justice. Don't you think so? So I spend a lot of time on justice, okay? Can you say E? I guess you will never forget. Okay, 2 horns, 3 ribs, 1 spine, the goat. And me, okay, 5 fingers, spear, and you put it under the lamb. You create the justice. And then imagine if you want to give your children a name, which justice do you want to your child to write every day? You can make your own decision. I'm just a teacher. I will give you everything, and then you make your own choice, okay? And now, I want to talk about saint, okay? Saint, you will see, aren't they beautiful, those pictures? Okay, saint is combined by ear, mouth, and the king. So how do you explain that? The ear, this is actually a pictograph of your ear. Okay, everything is pictograph. Okay, so, okay, ear. So, for Chinese people, you have, in ancient time, you have to be a saint so that you can be the emperor, you can be the leader. I think it's coincide with the Western philosophy, right? You need to be a saint, you need to be a wise person so that you can be the leader, okay? It's about the same. So saint is not ordinary people, right? Saints is not an ordinary people. So you have ear. What do you listen? Do you listen to people? Of course. But you have to understand. You cannot listen to, because, see, this is like a pyramid, okay? The higher education, the wiser people are fewer, okay? So if you listen to everybody, you cannot concentrate. You don't know what to do, right? So you have to listen carefully, and I will tell you how to listen. So basically, you have to listen to your people. But later on, we will know what to listen, okay? And you have to have a mouth to give order, to set the rule, to execute the law. Based on what? Listen to what? Everything. Because some bad people, they are going to have evil idea that can destruct the family value, can destruct the society, can ruin the nation or the nature, the world, okay? Or some people, they are very smart, wise. They can use excuse, use the name of being justice, being fair, being lovable, loving, and to blindfold you and lure you to do bad things, right? Yeah, a lot of situation. Or some people, they are selfish. Most people, they want to, see, just like your arms, you bend in, you don't bend out, right? So it's normal, okay? You want to get benefit, you want to be benefited, you want to be educated, you want to be good, and everybody do so. But has to be what? Under the law of nature, okay? That's Chinese Tao. That's remember our Taoism, Lao Tzu. That's Tao means the rule of nature, okay? So remember the king, right? This is the king, okay? So king is what? Heaven, earth, people, or anything, living thing, unliving thing among heaven and earth. You have to balance, you have to connect all of them together. And of course, when you are writing it, to make it easier, okay? Because this is longer, right? So you kind of write it in a different way. Or you can say this is another character, also called Ren. This is called Ren, okay? But I check. Some people, they write it this way in ancient time, and then I choose to use this form of saint, okay? So this is the saint for Chinese, okay? So I think this can work for any country, any race, any nation, right? Because if you are a leader, you have a listening ear, okay? You set the law, and based on what you listen, because you do not want to listen to the schemes, right? You do not want to listen to crazy or stupid, foolish things, okay? So you have to base on the rule of nature, so that Wang is a king. But right now, you can be what? A family leader, okay? A TV station, the leader, okay? You want to do good things. You want to value the law of nature, okay? So that you can be the leader, so that your group will not go to destruction, okay? So we kind of introduce, and this is the simplified saint. This is a hand. This is one of my 37 Bopoma symbol. This is dirt. So this is a simplified. You just put your hand on the dirt and you can become the saint. Okay? That's easier to do, right? That's easier to do. But I introduced to you both of them, and you can make your choice, okay? And then I do encourage all the schools teach our children the traditional, and also help them understand the simplified. And they both, under the method of my teaching, everything is easy. And then you do not have to waste. Some teachers told me they just teach you one character in 1 hour, okay? And my student basically can memorize 5 to 40 characters an hour. In the future, very soon, I will introduce you some of my students, and they can come to the station to share with you their learning stories. Okay, they love to write Chinese characters, but they really love to write and learn traditional characters. To my students, they are much easier for them, okay? Oh, today we do not have time to go to those fruit. And so for teachers, I appreciate you spending time watching my video, because we can work together. We can help children learn this language properly. Traditional script is the only surviving ancient language that can communicate, can help us communicate directly with the ancient Chinese culture. Okay, so I will see you next time, and so get ready for the next program. But tell your friend, tell your parents, tell your families, Chinese is very easy to learn. And isn't that fun to learn Chinese in this method? I believe so. I will see you very soon, okay? 再见，拜拜。